Good morning. Good Thursday morning to everyone. It is Ken, SSK Promo, Mr. Bill, your seasonal Santa, with another episode of Ken versus 10. Going to do kind of a Christmassy show today, just kind of talk some Christmas and get some stuff listed. So we're going to get this started, see who might pop in the chat here. I can't seem to find my mouse. There it is. And what do we got going on here? Let me check this out. Okay. Hey, I hit 200 subscribers today. That's pretty cool on my channel. I like it. Hey, there is Gail. Where I seem to have lost my screens right there. We got Gail, Small Town Picker, in the house. Good morning. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, the Santa beard's working out great for me this year. Paul, the flippin' sports guy. Hey, looking more like Santa by the day. Yes, for sure. And there is Jill in the chat as well. So we are underway. Ken versus 10, where I'm trying to beat down my death pile 10 listings at a time each Thursday. The way that it works is I try to get 10 items listed today during the show, and then which I already have them drafted. Actually, today I'm a little shy. I've got about 8 listed or drafted ready to go. But and then I see if I can sell those items before next Thursday show, and I update that on Instagram. And I think I'm going to change my name to Lou, so I can be like Lou versus 2, because the death pile whooped me last week. I only sold 2 of the items that I listed. Now I had good sales all week, but I only got 2 of them sold of the things that I listed last week. And we got Camera. Oh my god, it's Seta. I know him. Yes. And I know you, Cameron. Thanks for stopping in. Jill saying hi to Cameron. It is, man, it's a fun Christmas season. I've been having fun so far this Christmas season. I actually did last night, like wait, or 2 nights ago. I don't know when it was. I did a Santa gig where it was for the local Lions Club, in my area, and, played Santa for the kids, gave out gifts, took lots of pictures, just had fun. There was one little girl that was just so excited to see Santa. She had been waiting, like, all year and was getting excited because she knew that the event was coming up, and just, when I kinda everything was done and I was getting ready to leave, she just didn't know what to do. So she just ran up and just gave me the biggest hug, just kinda snuggled right in there and gave me a hug, and it was, uh, it was it was cool, and that's why I do a lot of this, just to bring, smiles and joy to people's faces. I've noticed that the festive mood out there has gotten a little better. We got a little bit of snow around in our area, and that always helps be festive at Christmas time. And, yeah, people I'm getting more smiles, I'm getting, more hi Santas and handing out candy canes wherever I go. So, yeah, it was a good time. And then we had an older lady that, her grandkids were supposed to be there and they didn't show up, so she was getting their gifts for them, and she kept getting to come up and sit on Santa's lap, and I asked her what she wanted, and she's like, "Man, I want my driver's license back." I told her, I said, "Well, I drive a sleigh around, but I've got some connections at the BMV. I'll see what I can do." She's like, "No, you don't need the BMV. You need to talk to my children." Because apparently her children have revoked her license from her. And there is Ray and or Dustin, most likely Ray, the Nashville Slippers. Hey, there you go. There's a new channel, the Nashville Slippers. She wanted Santa, yeah, she did say, when she got up there, she wanted to come back and sit on Santa's lap the second time. She said, "It's the only time she gets to sit on a man's lap." And so they told her that, so Jill goes as my elf, and she goes around and, steals one of the gifts back that we had given her so that we could call her up again. I was gonna look here real quick. Uh, I don't know. I was looking for a couple of pictures that Jill had sent me. Um, of the event, but I don't know where she sent them to. So I was going to show that, but Jill, where did you send those pictures? Were they in the Instagram or were they in a text? I don't know where they were. Or I would show that. But we're going to get going here. Let's see. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. So let me see if I can show this. There's the old lady that wanted to sit on Santa's lap. And here's a picture of that sweet little girl that was just so excited to see Santa. So I'm looking for the one with you and I, Jill. Jill's sending me these pictures as we are talking. Oh, hey, first of all, how many of you out there enjoy eggnog? I got me a big old, because I'm being festive, Christmassy. I got a big old glass in my special Christmas fun glass. I only use this once a year. That's just for eggnog. Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I I like eggnog. I like 7 Up in my eggnog. I don't know. Does anybody out there like eggnog? Dirty Birdie Jill, you gotta be the elf helper to shoo away those customers. Yeah. Um, oh yeah, here was this picture. We had stopped over at a friend's house, and this is Jill and I, Jill as an elf, beside their Christmas tree, if you can see that. And my mother says, "Hey, watch that old lady stuff." Ha, giving me grief already, mom. And hey, I want to send a shout out. I don't know, he's usually in the chat, but he is vacationing right now with family for Christmas. Chris, Cajun reseller. Today is his birthday, December 22nd. So I want to send a shout out. Happy birthday to Chris. If you follow Chris, if you know Chris, hit him up on his Instagram and wish him a happy birthday today. So, anyway, another drink of eggnog. So, every year at Christmas time, my pop, they're probably watching. What's up, pop? Uh, buys me a uh, jug or whatever of eggnog each year. It's usually that Southern Comfort brand. It's non-alcoholic, but I mix it with some 7 Up. In my festive glass. And I have that. So thanks for that. Pop. Yeah, Jill instigated the lady. So again, last week I listed 10 and I got 2 sold. So what what else are we gonna do? Let's do something. I do have some things that I can list here or that I've got drafted and ready to go. Hey, I do want to throw out too. If you follow the Reseller Clickbait podcast, Jimmy Old School Flips and I have our holiday live tour show tonight at 8:30 p.m. We've got Adam. Oh, I see Jimmy right there. Hey, oh, ho, ho, ho. We've got the game master, Adam Baldy Pow Picking, is going to be joining us on the show. We're going to play some games. We're going to give away some prizes. It's just going to be fun, festive merriment. And if you saw my Instagram post or story right before this, we have a special secret guest that may be joining us, and really looking forward to that for sure. Yes, that is tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I keep having trouble with this light over here, wants to fall down on me all the time. But yeah, we're gonna put, Adam on his show live with Baldy Pal. He's all the time got some fun festive game that he's playing, but he never gets to play the games himself. So we're gonna put the chat up against Adam tonight to see if he can play the games as well as he can make the games. So I might get something listed here while we're starting. So the other day, Jill and I went down to Columbus. That's our capital city here in Ohio. And just for a fun festive day, we went to hang out, to have something, a nice dinner, and just do whatever. But along the way, we did hit a few Goodwills, thrift stores and such. Um, and so the items that I'm listing today are items that we picked up at those thrift stores on that day. I figure since we were having a festive kind of a date day, I would list those. And we have FJ Treasures. That's either Frank or Janelle is in the chat. Yes, Ray, it is going to be fun. Oh, and Jill threw a link out there for the show tonight. Should be fun. So we went down, we hit a couple of Goodwills on the way. We went we went to this cool store. It's called Flower Child, and it is like a vintage retro store, mostly like 60s, 70s, 80s, just pretty much about anything that uh, tons of blow molds, hashtag blow mold mafia. Um, just when you walk in the door, they have all their Christmas stuff out, just like the old silver Christmas trees with the light that turns and shines, on it. Now, everything in the store was pretty much retail price. You weren't going to find much of anything that you could resell, but if you were a buyer, it was just the coolest place, and we spent like forever in there. And you could probably spend a month of Sundays in there and never see everything. Just really, really a cool place. And then we went to go have some dinner, and we were both like scrolling through what restaurants were in the area, and both of us stopped at the same time. It's like, oh, I know where we need to eat. And so we went to a place called Blue Santa, which was a Mexican restaurant. And but hey, Santa, if it's got Santa in the name, we're going to eat there at Christmas time. Now, Blue Santa didn't have anything to do with Santa Claus. It had something to do. There was a lot of those, like the Mexican skulls that are like all decorated. I don't know what those are called. Anybody know what those are called? The like that Mexican style of skull. Jill's moving into that store. Good morning, Jen. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming. Jen's Multiverse is joining us today. The So we went to Blue Santa Mexican restaurant, and really good chips and salsa. The food was good. It was I would just say it's good. I'm not telling anybody they need to rush right down to Blue Santa, but there wasn't anything wrong. But we had some fried ice cream after dinner, which most of the Mexican restaurants that have fried ice cream these days are Oh, it's just like a bowl of ice cream rolled in, like, cornflakes with some honey and sugar and stuff on them. Calavera? Cala is that that's the skull, the calavera, okay. Yes, the whole place was kinda decorated in that, and that was the whole theme on their sign, and then the waiter was just fascinated with my Santa hat, the one I normally wear, and, he wanted to know, there was definitely a language barrier, with that, but and I had a hard time understanding what he was wanting, but in the end, he wanted to wear my hat. He wanted to know if he could put it on, and then he ran off to the kitchen with it to show all the other employees. So that was fun. Uh, so we ate at the Blue Santa, and then on the way home, we went to a huge Christmas light display. It's in a community, actually. They must have something set up in their homeowners association agreement that they might have to decorate because it says it's Ohio's largest synchronized or choreographed community light display in Ohio, the largest one, and hundreds of houses, just street after street after street, and all of them are synchronized. You can tune into like an FM radio station, and all of them are synchronized. There is my friend Thrifty Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Howdy, Santa Bill. Hello, Barry. How are you, Santa Barry? Santa Barry is the real deal when it comes to Santa. If you're not following Thrifty Santa, check him out. Um, so yeah, been having a good festive season. Hopefully yours is going well. I know last that we talked, you were pretty busy this time of year. Jen saying some good mornings. So yeah, the Christmas light display was great, but thrifting on the way home or on the way there, we picked up a few things. A couple of little Christmassy things that we picked up. So I'll show them first real quick, just because they were cheap. This is a set of 5 Hello Kitty. They were from 2012. They were Kurt Adler, and those go for almost around 50 bucks, like 45. The last sale was like between 40, I think it's around 40 of this particular year. They have different years. This is 2012. And so Christmas, I do have a sale on all of my Christmas items right now. So, but I'm going to list these, I think right around, uh, let me see what, when they go on sale. Yeah, they'll be right around $40, just a little less than $40. So I am going to get those listed so we can get underway with Ken versus 10. And I'm going to list it. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to be sending offers. That's usually the first thing that I do on a Thursday because my sale did end on other items. So I've got 20 items that I can send offers on right now. And I'm going to go down through here and click on some of these, see if there's anything that I need to reduce a little bit further before I send the offer out. Maybe that one, that one. I got a few hats. I've been selling a number of hats. I don't know what here in the wintertime to sell a baseball style cap um, is odd. Jill, how are you not going to tell the fried ice cream story? The fried ice cream story? I did tell I wait, did I stop telling that? We had fried ice cream, and the thing that was well, no, I told that they actually fried the ice cream. It was a true fried ice cream. I think that's what she meant. Uh, come on, Santa, only days to go. We need more. Yeah, to be more focused. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, tell us. What was there another story that had to do with Oh, I know what, because it wasn't about that. So one time we go to this Mexican restaurant, one of the ones that's local, and this was probably after back in the day, Chi-Chi's. Did everybody love Chi-Chi's? Did you have Chi-Chi's in your area? They all went out of business, and I just miss them so much. But they used to have true fried ice cream. So we go to another Mexican restaurant, and we want to get the fried ice cream to sample, what they have, what they're offering. And the so they bring it out, we take a bite of it, and it's just like these almost big, they didn't even crush up the cornflakes that much. There was almost whole entire cornflakes in there. And then so we go to they got chocolate drizzled on the top of it. We bite into it and we're like, that's odd. And so we call the guy over. Well, here their truck hadn't got there to give them the regular vanilla ice cream. So they had, like, ran to the store someplace, and the only thing that was in and available was bubble gum flavored ice cream. So we get, this big bowl of bubble gum flavored ice cream that's rolled in cornflakes with honey and chocolate drizzled on the top, and, needless to say, it wasn't that good, but it was just hilarious. Good morning, Aaron. Hey, Ken, Jill, Jen, and Paul. Good to see Aaron in here, Rebel Junk. And, a hello from Jen and a hello from Jill. So I am going to send out these offers here real quick, some of them at 20%. And I am going to let them know that I will ship this quickly if they order it. Of course, it's a little bit late today because usually by 10 o'clock is when I put my order. So let's send those. And oh, this light's going to drive me bananas today. It's got a few Christmassy item watchers, and those are already on sale. But I'm going to give them just an additional 5% off of those just to maybe entice another sale. And boom, that one is out. Okay, here's some others. These hats that are normally on sale at 20%. I think I want to do them at 25%. None of them are super exciting. No high dollar hats. I did have a really nice sale on a hat the other day. It was um a vintage Cincinnati Bengals uh snapback. It was all corduroy with an embroidered logo on the front. Man, that thing was sweet. I bought that for $1 at a yard sale, and it sold for 50 bucks, 49.99. Oh, and here's a friend, my brother from another mother. You are a delight, Gordon. Welcome, Gordon. I think Gordon actually was my 200th subscriber. I don't know why I have these headphones on, but they're driving me nuts. Jill saying hi to Gordon. Thank you for joining in, Gordon. Okay, I have this ceramic Christmas tree. I keep sending offers on it. I keep getting watchers, but no bites. So I think this thing is priced way high. So this person is going to get two interested buyers. It's at $149.99. I'm going to put it at $99.99 and see if that will get someone all excited about that offer. As shipping, send that. See if we can. I bought that at a yard sale for like $5, and see if we can knock it out of here. And let's do this. A Halloween item, a Scream ghost face bleeding, like one of the bleeding masks. Um, let's blow that thing out of here too. See if we can. What's everybody's plans for Christmas? Do you travel at Christmas? Do you stay at home? What is what is everyone's plans? I normally am at home. I live next door to my folks, and so I will go over to there. All the family comes over there, and we kind of crowd around in the living room with a big stack of presents and just we usually have breakfast. First thing like a breakfast casserole and fruit salad, and we have there's all kinds of cookies and desserts and we just kind of make a day out of opening presents. Another big sip of eggnog. So, what's in the chat there? Do you travel? Do you stay home? What do you do for your for Christmas? Are you a Christmas Eve? Do you celebrate and open gifts on Christmas Eve? Christmas Eve at mom's, Christmas Day at dad's, Christmas night at the in-laws, day after Christmas shopping. It's like 4 Christmases. Jen is celebrating for days there. Now you go shopping for all the deals. Are you looking at the Christmas sort of items like when they run sales 50%, 70% off of the Christmas stuff, or just using up all your gift cards that maybe you got from folks? Kids go to their dads at noon this year, so they'll open big breakfast, then we relax. Yeah, that sounds like a good day as well, Paul. Just kind of chill in the afternoon, which is always cool. I like that. It's a busy day leading up. Christmas Eve, I always go to Jill's. Well, that was the traditional uh Christmas that we always did. Years ago, we used to go to her uncle's house. It was a big dinner, and all the family was there. And now that the family has gotten a little smaller, we meet and we go to Red Lobster usually for dinner, and then we'll go back to her house and we'll open some gifts. And then on Christmas morning, she will come to my house, her and her mother, Nancy. Shout out to Nancy. And and then we will open gifts there and they stay for dinner, and it's just a good full day. Um Christmas deals with my mom and sister early, then after that sourcing by myself for resale. Okay. Hey, it's a full well, you can also source all of that Christmas items that go on sale as well. Well, that sounds like a fun day with you and your mother and your sister. I'm a big family guy. I like to do stuff with family and have events and just plan a bunch of stuff. So that is always good. Yeah. And I like to hear what other people do for Christmas. So I did have one thing to ship. I only had one sale out yesterday, and so I'll get that ready. So a shout out to my pop who's probably watching. Hey, I sold the last of these, Dad, right there. This one was the one that took the longest because it has a scuff on the front of it. It's a 45 record case. It holds 45 records. And I had bought those at an auction. It was an online auction, kinda locally, that we went to pick up, and I had bought there were 5 of these cases, and they were all full of records. These hold about 50 records, so probably 200 to 250 records, but I sold the cases individually, and this is the last one to go, and they probably sold at an average of $30 a piece. That one went for 28 bucks. I had a couple that were 30 and one that was like 32 bucks, so around an average of 30. So I paid $20 for the whole lot of 5 with all the records. So I'm after fees and everything, I'm close to $100 in profit on that deal, and I still have all the 45s to go through and list. Probably lot a lot of those up. I'll pick and choose through there to see what if there's any really good ones. But so that's what I got going there. So let's find another item here that I need to list. And okay. Oh, this was cool. This was just a neat thing. It's surprising what these go. This is a tissue holder, like holds the little square boxes of tissues. It's the plastic canvas, but it has holders on each side that have these like coasters in them. And I was surprised. I saw that at the Goodwill. I think this was 250 or not more than $3. And it should probably go around 20 bucks. And I was surprised to see how much that those, sold. Any tissue holders seem to sell uh pretty regular. So, I won't go as far as saying bolo, but be on the lookout for tissue holders and this, of any kind. Um, but yeah, that's a really cool, nice. It's a Christmassy print pattern sort of a thing, but that is a cool thing, and I just listed it. It should go around 20 bucks, like 15 to 20. Um, a couple pair of shoes that we picked up. Now, it's fun when Jill and I go thrifting or sourcing or whatever together because you get that extra set of eyes to go to help that sees things that maybe you missed. Jill, kind of learning the types of stuff that I sell and and just has a good eye for that. So a couple of pairs of shoes. This is a pair of Sperry topsider that they're like black denim. The bottoms are really in good shape. Um, and at that particular Goodwill, pretty much all the shoes were 450 a pair. And I will say hello to everybody's good friend, Jennifer Hayes. Good morning, Jennifer. Merry Christmas and welcome. Do you like eggnog, Jennifer? That's good. So these Sperry's right here were 450. They should sell right around 30, 25 to 30 bucks for those. And then this pair, this is also a pair of Sperry's, but they are a winter duck boot style. They do have like a 3M insulate or thinsulate in them, zippered side. Women's size 8, so that's a really good size. Jennifer said, "Yes, I do. It is her favorite beverage. She drinks it all year long." Or maybe I made that up. I'm not sure. Jill saying hi and hello back. So those duck boots should probably get around 30 bucks of sold comps on those. Again, they were 450 a piece. So I'm going to resume the draft on those. Submit them, and that makes 4 that we've got so far. Has anybody ever went caroling? I would love to go Christmas caroling. I've never been actually Christmas caroling, with a group where you stroll around, show up in front of somebody's house, and just start singing. Maybe I'll go caroling this weekend. Some good old Cokes. Oh, I'm all the time mixing stuff. I have never tried, like I said, in my eggnog, I like to put 7-Up in it. That's just the way that I drink it. But I've never tried Coke Zero and eggnog. Maybe that's an experiment I need to try. Maybe I'll do that tonight on the Reseller Clickbait Podcast Holiday Live Tour. Gonna try to be brave and go to Walmart for our last few groceries and gifts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good luck. Be safe out there. I'm not talking with the traffic and everything. Boy, Aaron is also kind of close to my area here in Ohio. We got some nasty weather coming uh late tonight into tomorrow. It's been moving across the country. So if you're west of Ohio, you've probably got it already. But high winds, snow, ice, rapidly dropping temperatures. It's going to be rough here for the next couple of days. Joe, the Philly picker. What's up, Ken and everyone? Good morning, Joe. Good to see you. Good to see you. I was trying to come to your defense a little bit there, Joe, and you found those couple of bags at the Goodwill, and they were just like high dollar. Joe had a video here recently, or a little short thing that was he had spent $15 for these two like handbags at the Goodwill, and they sold for like $700, between the two of them. And he just got bashed. He just got bashed by someone in the chat. Uh, go in. Yes, Aaron, you should sing carols on your way in. Jen organized a scavenger hunt for my family one Christmas year, and one of the things was having to go caroling. That was the only caroling action I've ever seen. Oh, that is fun. See, I love events. I love to do family stuff. I do a Labor Day thing every year, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, scavenger hunts. Jill and I do a scavenger hunt every year at this huge community yard sale that we go to that is in like the third weekend in June every year, and we make up lists for each other of things that you have to find. You don't have to buy them, you just have to find them. And we do it scavenger hunt. We've also do it recently. We've been doing like bingo style. All of the things are on a grid, and you have to kind of get a bingo as you find them. Yep. Yes, definitely. Hope Lauren and the family are enjoying the holidays. Yeah, they were CC Filson. So look for that brand if you're looking for bags. That was a handbag sort of thing. Right, sold for good money and fast. Yeah, that was cool. And again, you have a sale when you're excited, and then somebody wants to bash you about you're taking away from the poor, the people that need it. Why don't you go get a real job, Joe? I think that's what the suggestion was to you. You need to get a real job. Uh, let's list something else. We will resume a trip. Oh, this is cool. This might come in handy at New Year's. New Year's. This is a vintage. It's Faberware. It is a cocktail martini shaker mixer, shaken, not stirred, and it has this little screw off cap right here for pouring out. Put your ice in your mixing there. Get that gun. But I bought that when Jill and I were thrifting, and I paid $4 for it. And they actually sell pretty good. There's a lot of different styles of those, but that one is what do I got here that I'm actually going to price it just a little bit lower than what everybody else has to try to but that's about $50. I paid 4 for it, and I'm going to list it at around 50. So that is cool. I'm not being as festive and fun as I want to. I just man, I got lots of Christmassy project. I'm gonna get my probably later today, get my wrapping table, my special customized wrapping table set up. I think I am gonna make a video of that, setting that up and showing it, um, how convenient it is for me to wrap presents. I love wrapping presents and making creative packages. So I'll get that set up, and tomorrow is wrapping day. This afternoon, when I run out to the post office, I got a few things to pick up. So just like Aaron, I'm gonna brave the crowds and I missed up here. Lady Luck, Junk, Danica, Merry Christmas, Jennifer, Aaron, Joe, Jill, Jen, and Ken. Good morning, Danica. Thanks for thanks for coming here. I need to talk to Danica. Oh, now I got myself behind in the chat. If I'm not out of the Walmart in about an hour, send a search party. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, good luck. LOL. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, that's it could be brutal out there today. I haven't been out in the public yet today. But yeah, gonna get does everybody have their Christmas shopping done? Give me a yay or nay in the chat if you're still out like Aaron finishing things up and like I will, or do you have stuff yet to buy? Have you started? Are you that late of a person? Have you even started your Christmas shopping yet? A couple days away from Christmas. So, Cincinnati, no. Simmer down, Ken. Cleveland. Cleveland Guardians, or I'll always call them Cleveland Indians. This is what they call a lots of light on that. A dugout mug. Swig for the fences. This is a 20 ounce. It's like a thermos, sort of like a drink bottle. It's supposed to be like an aluminum baseball bat. Now they also have these in wood, in a wood version, but not as many as the aluminum ones. Jill found this when we were at the thrifts and she brought it over and said, "Hey, check out some comps on this." And I looked it up and I'd like to say I think we spent about 40 bucks or $4 on it, and it should go for around 40 to 45. Um, and so pretty excited about that. And I think there was only one Cleveland one that I saw of that style that was listed. So that is cool. What do I got? 5 of them listed so far. So yeah, I'm excited for Christmas. Kmart. Anybody shop at Kmart? Oh, you can't really see. Let's put this in there. This is it's a vintage Kmart, their 20th anniversary. So this glass was from 1982 because the first store opened in March of 1962. So this is definitely a vintage glass right here. Jill again picked that up. I think it was $2 they wanted for it at the Goodwill. And from what I see, I'm going to put that. Somebody had one listed for like $500. A set of 4 of them went for $40. But most of them run around $15. So I'm going to have this one listed at $15. And I'm going to send that out. Yeah, Christmas shopping this early, says Gordon. Yeah, I know. It's only a couple. You still got Friday and Saturday. You're good. You're good. Unless you're a total online shopper, then I noticed that seemed to shut down pretty quick as far as, if you shop on Amazon a lot and they'll say, it arrives before Christmas or arrives after Christmas. It seemed to be a lot quicker that things wouldn't arrive until after Christmas. But I probably did, oh, 85% of my shopping online this year. I did buy some stuff from other resellers on eBay, some friends on here that I have. I like to support not only my friends but also the platform that I sell on. Uh Joe's been waiting for the UPS guy every day to see what you're sending me. You're probably going to get one of them gift card emails, Joe. Yeah, that was at Jill's house that I went that I went thrifting? Oh, that Kmart glass was at your house. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I just lied about what Jill found at a thing. But probably my best pickup of the day, I can hardly pick it up, was this NutriBullet juicer. Anybody need a juicer? Right there. This is still brand new in the box. The seal had been broken. So I am listen. Well, let me ask you, other resellers. The seal is open on the box, but there is no everything on the inside is still wrapped up in the original plastic. Everything is there. Would you list that as brand new or new open box? I'd like to get an opinion on that. Larry, way out one is right here, and I just got a message from him. Now, Larry, I am assuming that is you as Santa right there. There is the Larry version of Santa Claus with and that is what the lovely Sharon with you right there. Is that right? Very cool. Very fun. I love doing Santa. Now, was that for like a gig or were you just dressing up to be Santa? Okay, so Larry says new open box from Joe, yeah, that was my suspicion, new open box from Jen. Um, yes, that was Larry and Sharon in that photo. That was fun. What was the event? What were you doing that you were dressed like Santa? So I do have the NutriBullet juicer listed as new open box. And definitely put in the description that it is unused and everything is still sealed in the box, but the box is opened. And I'm going to try to get about I paid $25 for it, brand new in the box or unopened. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And they go for around 100, say high 60s, 69, $70 to $100. So I'm going to list this one, try to get 75 out of it. I figure with the new year coming up, January is the time for resolutions, and people are wanting to get healthy and people are wanting to maybe do some juicing. Maybe that should be my New Year's resolution. Maybe I should juice more. I don't know. I don't juice anything, but I'm not sure how well Kraft macaroni and cheese would run through a juicer. It already has that creamy, cheesy goodness. What more do you need? Larry says he did his daughter's Christmas party, about a dozen kids. Yeah, that it's fun to go play Santa. I hope everyone is staying warm and ready for Christmas. Yeah, Larry, you're in the path of that storm before us being over near St. Louis. Um, High wind, snow, ice. What's it like in your area? You have a fantastic juicer. I've heard that. Um, so I'm gonna try to get about 75 bucks out of it with the buyer paying the shipping on it. And hopefully, as we are here towards the first of the year, people will uh people will want a juicer as part of their regiment to get healthy. That's all I have to list. I had 8 things today, so we're gonna see if I can beat the death pile today at 8 listings, rather than 10. I didn't have anything else prepared, and I thought, "Oh, that will be cool." I will put, the stuff that Jill and I found the other day. My mother says, "You should show your new hat that sweet Jill got, that's behind you." Oh, yeah. back here, Commonwealth Hudson, he wanted to get festive, and he is sporting this baseball hat style with the pom pom on. Take off his normal Commonwealth picker that's autographed by all the Trash to Cash guys right there. Fleet Frank, he's dressed up. Old Screen Flips back there. He's not as festive, and RJ Mack or FJ Mack back there. And oh, look at all these. Look, today's show is sponsored by Little Debbie snack cakes. Those just may be part of the prizes tonight. Nate versus 8. Yeah. There you go. Tonight on a Reseller Clickbait podcast holiday live tour, me and Jimmy we're just going to have fun. We're going to be festive. We are going to, we got Adam, Baldy Pal Picking on with us, the game master. We're going to play a game. We're going to pit the chat in the game against Adam, since he always makes up the games and he never gets to play. We're going to see if his skills of playing are good. And we got a few prizes to give away. That should be fun, and a surprise guest. I don't want to blow it right yet till they come on, but we will say, let me see. I'll give a vague hint about who the special secret guest might be. I'm going to say that he's a reseller, popular reseller that everybody knows, or most everybody knows, I would assume. And we're going to say the state that he lives in does not match his name. How about that? That's all I'm going to say about that. But that should be fun. That is at 8:30 Eastern time tonight on the Reseller Clickbait podcast channel. I'll throw that out. I'm going to fix this light before tonight because my head will fall off if I keep having to pick this up. And there's Danny, Pickle Resellers. Danny also probably bracing for the weather here in Ohio that we're going to get. Jill threw a link down in the chat if you're not following the podcast website, the channel, that you can go there and check that out. So what else is Christmassy? Anybody want to jump on and join me? Let me know. Do it in the chat. I'll send you a link and we can talk a little Christmas. And I mentioned earlier, I think Gordon that's in the chat was my 200th subscriber on my channel. So that's pretty cool. I'm slowly growing. I've had my channel for quite a while, but I made content there, kind of had a flurry about a year ago where I made some content and then just kind of didn't. And so now I'm trying to get back into it with these lives and doing some more whatever. Doing some more activity, going to make some more content. I have lots of ideas in this crazy head up here that I want to do. And collaborate with some other folks that are out there. I don't even know how I would send a link to if somebody did want to join me. Anybody know how to do that? You just put the StreamYard link that's at the top in there. Try that. We got a few minutes left on the show. I don't even know if that works. Somebody wanted to jump on and say hey and Merry Christmas to everyone. We would do that. And then we're going to get into the new year soon. Got to get to Christmas. I never look past Christmas, but I enjoy New Year's and and events that go on with that. Usually we have family in for New Year's, uh, and then we play a lot of games. I've got some games in mind that we're going to do for New Year's. I don't want to spoil them if anybody's listening. I know some of my family is listening, so I don't want to spoil that. But so yeah, we're kind of getting down here to the end of the show, unless somebody jumps in here. And so yeah, it wasn't as festive Christmas as I wanted it to be. My head goes with all these ideas that I think I'm going to do, but I did wanted to get a little bit of work done. Uh, the rest of my day is shipping out some stuff. I got some projects that I have to complete, some crafty sort of stuff that I have to get done before before Christmas, obviously, because they're Christmas gifts. And just keep the business going, trying to be festive and trying to list all at the same time. The 4 Christmas movies we watched this week: Christmas in Connecticut, White Christmas, We're No Angels, and Gremlins. I know Ken Ken doesn't think Gremlins is a Christmas movie. I do not. Now, again, there's that whole Die Hard and Gremlins and stuff that debate. It's okay, they are movies that might be set at Christmas time, but they are not Christmas movies. Both of them are great movies, and I've seen both of them multiple times. But yeah, everybody has their own favorites. Christmas in Connecticut, I don't believe that I have seen that. White Christmas, obviously I've seen that. We're No Angels, I have seen that. I forget who's in that though. Who's in We're No Angels? And Gremlins, of course. We've all seen that. Paul is saying, wouldn't that be half of the Hallmark Christmas movies? They're just movies in a Christmas setting. Oh yeah, that's pretty much the whole Hallmark lineup. You could just substitute holidays on every one of the stories. It's two like beautiful people for some reason cannot find love at Christmas time, and through circumstances and then misunderstandings. Somebody lives in a big city, somebody lives in a small town, and they always go home. They meet up, and generally, almost every time, the big city person moves back to the small town in the end. I always want to see Hallmark follow-up movies. I want to see like the summertime when there's not the magic of Christmas in the air, and they all just kind of really figure that, oh, this was a huge mistake. I don't really like this person all that much. And then I uprooted. I quit my job. I didn't take the big publishing job in New York because I wanted to stay with this bozo. He's got a farm, walk around with. And never mind. I have my own script that I wrote for a Hallmark movie that's super inappropriate. Yes, always related around some sort of a job that they either had to go to the town for, or they're trying to get away from their job. One person's not festive at all for whatever reason. And Humphrey Bogart, Aldo Ray, and Peter Ustinov is in the We're No Angels. Yes. Larry's a classic movie guy. I love Christmas movies. I would put my um Christmas up against my Christmas movie knowledge up against anybody. Oh wait, there's somebody in the back room right here.
Hey.
Hey, look at here. It is Jill. Oh, what did I do? Did I do that right? Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I was gonna. Oh, there we go.
Oh
Oh,
my
there,
gosh.
all by herself. Jill,
Yeah.
look at Jill's festive outfit she has on
I have
today.
a Santa dress on today. I was going to wear my elf costume, but I thought maybe, elf costume and trauma counselor might not go into hand. So,
Some Christmas Connecticut for. It has Barbara Stanwyck. Okay. Yeah, those are classics for sure. So here is Jill. Jill, what are you looking forward to this Christmas?
Giving you your gifts.
Oh, ooh, am I getting something good? Here, I'll go like this. You tell everybody in the chat what you got me.
Yeah.
I
Well, you can tell
promise.
them that we do that special list of 10 items, just like quirky little items
Yeah,
that we have to do.
we're doing a kind of like if anybody's seen on like TikTok and stuff where they do like the Target gift challenge or whatever it is, you can do it uh anywhere. So Jill and I, we are doing this gift challenge that is we have to do a random dollar store item. That's all that it is. And what we did is we picked aisles like by randomly. Jill had aisle 2 right hand side, so she had to pick something at the Dollar Tree, like um on aisle 2 right hand, and I had aisle 6 left hand side. So that's always fun. Last year's gifts were great. Um, we have something for your business. Jill has her own. She's a small business owner herself, and I do the reselling. So we buy something for the person's business. A dollar store craft item. You have to make one of those crafts that you just dollar store items. Yes, Jill.
Yes, I would like to point out that the dollar store craft item has presently cost me about $27 and it's taken about 15 hours to do. And then yesterday, I know Ken hadn't started his in the morning. And then by the time we talked in the evening, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I got my craft done."
No. That's not true. I had started it. It was multiple steps to get it done.
Oh, okay.
So I had been working on it. So you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love
I'm
it.
sure.
I should go get it and show it to you right now.
Yeah,
You
I
could be
hear you.
surprised in front of everybody. Something that I think she needs, something that you think the other person needs as one of the gifts, an everyday item, just something around household or whatever that, it's just an average everyday item. A new experience, some sort of new, something that they haven't done or some place to go or something that they haven't done. Something Christmas, a Christmassy item, a date day or date night, whatever, however you work that out, something where you go do something, whether it's out and about, whether it's a trip, whether it's just a special dinner someplace or whatever, a day, and then something to eat or drink is the last one. And we're just doing, we try to keep it low key. Years ago, we used to just spend and spend and spend, and neither of us really need anything. So we
Right.
just
And I think the last thing I bought you that cost any sort of money, you just sold on eBay.
I was watching Adam's show last night, and he had asked Gary if he had ever regifted an item that he got, and I had said, yeah, I actually resold an item. And just recently, that if anybody was following along, that little robot thing that Jill had got me about 4 or 5 years ago, that thing sold for like $300 in
Which is way more than I paid for it. So
yeah. So I've resold. Has anybody in the chat ever resold a Christmas gift that they were given? I'd be interested to know that. So, well, Jill,
wait,
I
Ken,
think.
what are you looking forward to the most for Christmas?
What gift?
No, just like what's your most favorite part of Christmas?
Well, I just like the whole Christmas season. Oh, hold on for a second, Jill. We're going to add in here Santa's elf is in the background. All I see is a shiny hat, but by the lettering on the wall in the back.
What does it say on the wall in the back? I can't see it.
It
Hey,
says,
Santa! Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all. Hello, Danica, Lady
Can't
Luck
reach-
Junk joining us.
I can't reach the camera.
She's too short. Santa's elf is. We have to get Santa's elf a step stool for Christmas.
Yes.
Merry Christmas. I want to say Merry Christmas. I have the flu.
Oh, boo. And what are you doing there at work, though?
Well, the work never stops.
This
Got to
is
ship
true.
them out. I'm going to probably just ship and head back home. But I wanted to say Merry Christmas to you two and everybody. I'm really inspired by y'all's gift giving. That is really, really
Yeah.
cool the way y'all do that.
It'll be fun. I'm always more excited about giving the gifts than I am, what I get or
Oh,
what
who
I,
are you
would want to
kidding?
get. No, it's not to say
I
that I
know, I'm
don't
teasing.
enjoy the gifts that I get, but I get excited about. I have a couple of gifts for you that I'm excited to give, and the rest of them are like, meh.
Out
Okay,
of 10, you have 2 that are exciting.
out of 10, you got 2 that are exciting, and then after that, the rest of them are like, hey, whatever. I had to fulfill the list, so I'm just gonna throw this crap in a box.
Yeah, here's your black olives.
Oh, they need me in the workshop. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hey, you know
Christmas.
what you two have in common?
What?
A lot.
I know, that's true. But I bought something from both your eBay stores this season.
Oh, she did.
Yes.
Jill bought a little elf on a shelf from
No, I
Danica,
love-
and
yeah.
she bought a license plate from
Mhm.
me that
I
it's
did.
like, well, why didn't you tell me you wanted it? I'd have just given
I
it to
know. I know.
you. No,
Yeah, but you know what I
I
said?
got? You know what
You
I
should
got
have
out of
known
that?
I wanted it.
Yes. Oh, you should have known. I have a license plate fetish, and I was born in that year that she was born in. See how I did? Okay, we're gonna wrap that up. And
It's
Jill
nice to
said,
see you,
or my
Danica.
mother
Okay.
says, I think Lady Luck Junk is pretty doggone cute.
She's amazing.
My mother says. So, Jill, I am going to
Yeah, take me off of here. Merry
dump
Christmas,
you out,
everybody.
and I'm going to finish up the show. We went a little bit long today, but it was fun. Thank you, Jill, and thank you, Danica, for jumping in. Merry Christmas to everyone. If I don't talk to you or speak to you before Sunday on Christmas, be safe. Spend time with family, be festive, have fun, and watch the Reseller Clickbait podcast tonight at 8:30. Goodbye.